All right, this is video 16, and I just wanted to show you a piece that's ready to be cast. So this is the lower front leg section, and this is probably the part of the mold that I'm most concerned with releasing after I cast and sort of try to pull all this stuff off. So I normally don't put any kind of release agent between the mother mold and the rubber mold, but with this section, and there may be one other section where I will do that, and did do that with this. So I sort of sprayed some universal mold release onto the mother mold, and then put a coat, just sort of a thin coat of Vaseline, and then I gave it another spray of mold release. So, so I'm hoping that that will do it and sort of make that release nicely at the end of the day. And then when I put this in, I want to make sure that the rubber mold obviously is laying really flat completely throughout in the mother mold. And so what I do is I sort of start, make sure that my interior keys are pressed in first. So I look to see where those are, press those in first, and then I work along the outside. And you can see with this, the nice thing about the way of setting up these exterior keys is that they really sort of lock into the border of the piece. So all along the border, things really lock in nicely. So once that's done, then I go through with my hand and I just make sure that I don't have any loose spots in the mother mold. You don't want the mother mold obviously pulling away, or the rubber mold pulling away from the mother mold. And I did have one area where that was happening. It was right in here. It was just a little floppy. And that's going to create, you know, a little, potentially a little depression in your final piece if you don't take care of that. So what I do with areas like that where I don't have a key but it's loose is I'll open up the piece, and in that area I'll take a palette knife and just scoop out some Vaseline and sort of put little dollops of Vaseline in there and then pressed it on. So the Vaseline will release nicely, but it also is a temporary suction, so it'll help keep areas like that. So if there's something along the side or inside that just feels a little like not quite tight enough, I'll take that Vaseline and put it in there and just make sure that everything's laying really flat. All right, so this is ready to go now, and I'll talk a little bit about the aqua resin application in the next video.